We're very privileged to have here with us Sara Zoabi. Sara Zoabi describes herself as a proud Arab, Muslim, Zionist, Israeli from the northern city of Nazareth. In October of this year, Mrs. Zoabi addressed the Knesset expressing her support of the Jewish people and the right of the Jewish state of Israel to exist. Hard to come by these days. She has called on other Arabs and Arab Israeli citizens to wake up, stating that, quote, "We live in paradise. Compared to other countries, to Arab countries, we live in paradise." Mrs. Zoabi proudly expressed her views on national television as a contestant on the popular cooking show, Master Chef. Dessert? Oh, yeah. Sara Zoabi was noted for speaking out on social media against the kidnapping and murder of the 3 Israeli teenage boys in the summer of 2014 in support of her son, Mohammed Zoabi, who earned internet fame through his viral video. For those of you who have seen it, look it up if you haven't. In the video, Mohammed proclaimed his support, pride, and loyalty to the state of Israel, admonishing Hamas for the kidnapping. When I asked Sara to speak tonight, and she agreed immediately, I asked how to publicize the event. If it was okay to make a public Facebook event, which anyone in the world can see. She responded quickly, yes, of course. I then bluntly asked her, but aren't there those who threaten your life? Don't people want to kill you, like everywhere? She answered, on a daily basis. But this is what I believe in, and the world needs to hear it. This is what I have to say, and I will say it loudly. Ladies and gentlemen, Sara Zoabi.
Thank you so much. Marhaba. Salam alaikum. Shalom. Erev tov. Good night. Okay. I will try to speak in Hebrew and I will try to speak English. I hope that I will do it good. שמי שרה. אני אימא גאה של הנער מוחמד זובי בן 17 שעשה סרטונים נגד חטיפת 3 הנערים לפני מלחמת צוק איתן. הוא נלחם למען החזרת 3 החטופים שיהיה זכרונם לברכה. הוא פנה בסרטונים לממשלת ישראל שלא לשתף פעולה עם הטרוריסטים. My name is Sara. I am proud mother of the boy Mohammed Zobi, the teenager who made the video protesting the kidnapping of 3 boys. God bless their memories and rest their soul. We have paid and are still paying a very high price for the video and for what we are believing. What a price we are proud to pay. משלמים מחיר יקר על הדעות שלנו, אימו על חיינו. הבן שלי נאלץ להסתתר 8 חודשים בארץ ובחו"ל, מחשש על חייו. אני נאלצתי לעזוב מדירה לדירה ששכרתי, עברתי מכות, איומים, בתוך הבית ששכרתי, מכות מבעלי הדירה, על גם שתליתי דגל המדינה. מספר פעמים הייתי בסכנת חיים. כמובן, זה לא הרתיע אותנו ולא הפסקנו לרגע את הפעילות שלנו בהסברה הישראלית בארץ ובחו"ל. אני מגדירה עצמי ערבייה מוסלמית, ציונית, ישראלית, גאה. זה אומר שאני מאמינה בזכות העם היהודי שיהיה לו מדינה משלו בארץ הקודש, ארץ ישראל. זה זכות ולא חסד. I define myself a proud Israeli Zionist Arab Muslim. To me, Zionism means that I believe in the right of the Jewish people to have their own country in the Holy Land, which is the state of Israel. This is a right and not a handout, but a right. I hope that you understand me. Throughout history and until today, the Jewish people have been suffering from genocidal attacks and persecution. Until today, many people have been and are still interested in destruction of the Jewish people and the Jewish state. The Jewish people deserve their own state. Again, it's a right and not some sort of an act of charity on the part of the world. I hope that I said it good, yeah? זה זכות ולא חסד. איך את מתרגמת את זה?
It's a right and it's not out of kindness.
The Holocaust was not only Jewish tragedy, but also a tragedy of all humanity. We will never forget the 6 million Jews who were murdered because they were Jewish. God bless their memories and rest their soul. An important part of history that many don't know is that Muslim nations took part in saving many Jews during the Holocaust. There were many Muslim groups that risked their lives. That means not every Muslim want to kill you. העם היהודי, we can learn גם English. העם היהודי, it's okay that I'm in English and Hebrew?
English is perfect.
English and Hebrew?
Yes.
Okay? העם היהודי סבל במשך כל ההיסטוריה, וגם בימים אלה, לצערות רדיפות רצח, לצערי, רדיפות רצח עם. עד עכשיו, הרבה מעוניינים להשמדת העם היהודי במדינת ישראל. 6 מיליון יהודי הושמד, נשרף, רק בגלל שהוא יהודי, אז מגיע לו מדינה משלו. למרות כל הסבל וניסיון השמדת עם, העם היהודי כבוד לכל האנושות. העם הזה נלחם, מחפש שלום. הטרור והרצח הוא לא הדרך של העם היהודי, ולא הדרך של ראש ממשלתנו מר בנימין נתניהו, ולא הדרך של מדינת ישראל. חולי נפש בודדים לא מייצגים העם היהודי, ולא מדינת ישראל, ולא ראש הממשלה. כל פיגוע שנעשה על ידי חולי נפש, זה פוגע בלב של כל יהודי ציוני אמיתי. כי העם היהודי לא איבד את האנושות שלו, למרות כל מה שעבר מפיגועים ורצח חפים מפשע. The terror and the killing is not the way of the Jewish people. The terror and the killing, it's not the way of the Jewish people. And it's not the way of my Prime Minister. And it's not the way of the state of Israel. Any hate crime committed by an Israeli Jew hurts every Zionist. I'm sure of it. The Jewish people did not choose terror. They have not and do not want to lose their humanity. The Jewish people fight for peace. Despite the genocide and persecution they have suffered and endured, they are a pride of humanity. אני אומרת זה מכל עומק ליבי. I say that from the bottom of my heart, because I live with Jewish. I will fight for this. I know I will pay a very high price, but I will do it. I will fight for it. I know I am paying a heavy price for saying these words, but this is the truth. The truth? The truth? And I will fight for it. I want to say again and again to all Arabs of Israel, wake up. We live in paradise. מיליון ערבים ישראלים חיים במדינת ישראל הם היהודים. הם לא סובלים כמו ערבים שנשלטים על ידי ערבים. A million Arabs live in Israel with and among Jews, and they are not suffering. like Arabs living under Arab rule. Look what's happening in the Arab state. במדינת ישראל יש חופש ביטוי, דת, רק בישראל. המוסלמים, הנוצרים, הדרוזים, חיים בתנאים שבמדינות ערב לא מקבלים. In Israel, there is a freedom of speech and a freedom of religion. We need and must appreciate what we have. Only in Israel do Muslims, Druze, and Christians and other minorities enjoy the rights and freedoms which they are prevented from enjoying in Arab countries. In Israel, there is a freedom of speech and a freedom of religion. We need and must appreciate what we have. We have the state of Israel and the wonderful people who impress us with love. They are pride to humanity. We must also support our soldiers who defend all of us, regardless of race or color or religion, with their lives and limbs. Our army, the most moral army in the world. Our army, the most moral army in the world. To me, the soldier, I like my children. They are the children of every Zionist man. Israeli Arabs are not living Israeli because they know this kind of paradise is not to be found in anywhere else. I believe that citizens of Israel, regardless of their religion, must be Israeli, the same as a Jew and Muslim who lives in France is a French Muslim or French Jew. Only in Israel there is a freedom of religion. Of course, not everything is perfect. There are things to improve, but perfect countries exist only in fantasy and in a textbooks, and not in reality. The Israeli flag is my flag. Again, the Israeli flag is my flag. And Hatikva is my national anthem. Hatikva is my national anthem. Whether the time and conditions are difficult or easy, good or bad, expensive or inexpensive, it's my country. דגל המדינה הוא הדגל שלי. התקווה הוא המנון שלי. אם טובה, אם רעה, אם קלה, אם קשה, אם זולה, אם יקרה. זוהי ארצי, ואין לנו ארץ אחרת. אין אזרחות בלי נאמנות. ישראל היא המדינה של כל אזרחיה. חייבים למלא חובתנו כאזרחים. מוטלת עלינו חובה לאומית אזרחית לתרום ולשרת בצבא בכל שירות אזרחי אחר כדי לקבל זכויות ושלם חובות. Israel is the state of all its citizens, and there can be no citizenship without loyalty. I said that's good. Loyalty. Loyalty? Loyalty. As no citizenship without loyalty. Okay? You understand that?
Yes.
We must all do our parts as citizens. It's our national duty to serve in the army or any other branches of national service. Israeli citizens, it's time to unite. Let's not allow anyone destroy our life in Israel. We must end the bloodshed and calm everyone down. We must fight for peaceful life together. אזרחי מדינת ישראל, הגיע הזמן להתאחד, ולא נאפשר לאף אחד ולא לכל גורם לשבש את החיים שלנו במדינת ישראל. חייבים לעצור שפיכת הדמים ולהרגיע את הרוחות. נילחם שנחיה כולנו ביחד, באהבה, בשלום, ולהביא צמיחה תרבותית וכלכלית. אל תיתנו לקיצונים לשלוט על המצב, ואל תוותרו להם. ויתורים זה אור ירוק. ויתורים זה אור ירוק בהזמנה לתקוף. אל תיתנו להם להכתיב לנו את החיים, חיים של טרור ושנאה ומלחמה מיותרת. Don't let radicals take over and don't make concessions. Concessions are a green light which invite attacks. Don't let them define our lives, life of terror and hate and war. Concessions. Don't make concessions. Again, concessions are a green light which invite attacks. חייבים להפסיק את ההסתה השקרית והפרועה שגרמה לגל הטרור הנוכחי. חייבים להשתיק את חוליות הטרור בכנסת ולהשתיק את הנאום הנאצי של שונאי מדינת ישראל. ביטחונם של מדינת ישראל נפגע כתוצאה מכל ההסתות של חלק מחברי הכנסת הערבים נגד מדינת ישראל. הם מתפרנסים פרנסה מכובדת, מפוארת, ומסיתים בכל העולם הערבי שמדינת ישראל היא מדינה כובשת, גזענית, מדינה של אפרטהייד. העובדה שיש לנו חברי כנסת ערבים, זה האפרטהייד שלנו, שאין בה חופש ביטוי, שהיא רודפת מיעוטים, והם מסיתים עכשיו לאינתיפאדה השקרית בשם האקצא. להיות טובה, בושה וחרפה. מדינת ישראל היא המדינה היחידה בעולם שמכבדת חופש דת, והיא השומרת היחידה על כל המקומות הקדושים כולל האקצא. מדינת ישראל והעם היהודי אין להם שום מטרה וכוונה להרוס את אקצא ולא אף מקום קדוש. חייבים להפסיק את ההסתה השקרית והפרועה הזאת שגרמה וגורמת לגל הטרור. The sense of security of the Israel population has been violated because of the incitement for violence by some of the Israeli Arab parliamentary members. These Israeli Arab parliamentary members are the cause of the incitement for violence by telling all the world and the Israeli Arabs that Israel is an occupying and an apartheid state. I said it נכון? You can correct me.
Okay, I've got nothing to correct.
Let's think about this. That's not the fact that we not only have Arab parliamentary members, but Arab parliamentary members who incite violence improves that we are an apartheid state that forbids freedom of speech and persecute many minorities. That's exactly. I'm being sarcastic. These members are now inciting a intifada in the name of Aqsa. Shame on you. The state of Israel is the only state which respects the freedom of religion and the only state that guards all the holy places, including Al-Aqsa. The state of Israel and the Israeli people and our Prime Minister have no intention of destroying Al-Aqsa or any holy place. We must put an end to all false and dangerous incitement, which is the cause of recent wave of terror. We must stop the Nazi speeches of Israeli haters. We are living under terror attacks day and night. These leaders have taken the law into their hands. חייבים לתמוך בחיילים שלנו, ששומרים עלינו בגופם יום ולילה בלי הבדל גזע, דת, צבע. הצבא שלנו הוא הצבא הכי מוסרי בעולם, הם הילדים שלנו. I say that in English again. We must support our dear Prime Minister, Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu, it's in Hebrew Benjamin Netanyahu, and disregard and ignore and fight the media lies about our government. No one is perfect, but he is close to perfection. In other words, he is the right man at the right place. He protects the security and the equal rights of all Israeli citizens. We must trust him. He represents me and you and the state of Israel with dignity. We must disregard the lies and the incitement by the radicals. We must fight antisemitism by standing up and loudly saying the truth. Together we shall serve the country we love. Don't let freedom of speech and democracy become the freedom of hate and incitement. We will win together and we will build a better future for ourselves and for our children. Together we can live in love and peace. May the state of Israel live forever. עם ישראל חיים. You want to ask questions? Yeah.
I'm here to translate. Hi.
Yeah.
This is Jeff's wife, Penina.
Do you think the state of Israel will exist as a free country in 100 years?
שאלה את מדינת ישראל תישאר
בחירות אחרי 100 שנה.
עוד 100 שנה?
עוד 100 שנה הייתי קיימת עם חירות.
Or even 50 years?
God will protect the state of Israel and the Jewish people. בעברית עולים לא יפקיר את העם הנבחר במדינת ישראל. בעזרת השם.
We're here with his protection.
Have you always felt this way about Israel? Were you raised that way, or is it something that's developed over your life?
All the time, I fall in love with my country. I fall in love with the Jewish people because they really, I have no word to say. They are wonderful people. They are very wonderful people. I thank God that I am Israeli citizen.
Where were you raised?
אני גדלתי ככה, אבל לא הייתי יכולה להגיד את זה. אני לא גדלתי בבית ששונאים יהודים, אבל לא היינו מעזים לדבר על זה.
She was originally raised in a household that did not hate Jews, but they just were not allowed to express this particular thought. Born and raised in Israel. Okay?
הדבר היחיד שאני מסתערת עליו שאני לא נכנסתי לצבא, כי לא יכלתי להגיד שאני נכנס לצבא. זה בוגר מכל הזמן.
The only thing that she regrets in all of her youth is that she wasn't able to join and serve in the army because this was not something.
אם מותר להיכנס בגיל הזה להיכנס.
Said if they would take her at this age.
Looking like I'm so tired. If she could go into the audience serve now, she would go right now.
ممكن أحكي في اللغة العربية؟
انت عربية؟
فلسطينية من شرفات.
أهلاً.
Panina, translate, please.
I want to ask a question. Whenever you speak Arabic, she says, yes, I live here after sure.
عندي سؤال لما أمي بتيجي هنا بتلبس الحجاب وبتلبس العباية بس لما تروح عند الإسرائيليين قناة الإسرائيليين بتخاف
أمي.
بتخاف عشان هم يعني ممكن أنت one second I'll translate أمي my mother okay عشان يعني يمكن هيك كيف بيعاملوها بتغير كيف بيتفرجوا عليها بتغير انت مش لابسه الحجاب زي العربيين ومش لابسه الثوب زي العربيين بتحسي انه في difference يعني في
You can speak English to
Okay,
understand
so-
you and I will answer.
Okay, basically I'm saying that sometimes my mother, when she comes to visit Israel, and I'm Palestinian, she wears the scarf in the way that traditional, the Arabs women do, and she wears the abaya, which is, you know, I'm sure you've seen Arab women wear the abaya, and she feels afraid just because of racial profiling, the way that like not Jews, some Israelis will look at her, the way they feel about her sometimes, and she just doesn't feel comfortable going in these areas. And I pointed out the way that you're dressed isn't necessarily in traditional, the way that a lot of Arab women dress. So I'm wondering if that has to do with a lot of the prejudice that you felt.
Where's your mother from?
She is, she's
What
from
do you-
Shafat. She was raised in Jordan. Both
She
our
was
parents
raised
are
in
from
Jordan.
Yeah.
انت جيتي للأردن from Jordan?
لا درست سنة في الأردن بس كبرت في أمريكا. عندي أهل في
You can say that you are Arabic, American Arabic?
Yeah.
You can define yourself like this?
Yes, but
If you live there, if you're born there, you can say that I'm American Arabic, yeah?
Yeah.
And you said that you are a Palestinian Arabic, yeah?
Yeah, I'm a Palestinian.
You feel
descent.
that you are Palestinian Arabic?
Yes.
You feel that?
Yes.
I will ask her, I will answer her.
تقدري تحكي في اللغة العربية وبعدين أنا بترجم. Oh, you can speak in Arabic and then I'll translate.
I believe in one God.
Okay.
I believe that God wants all the women to תתרגמי לי ללבוש משהו צנוע.
Dress modestly.
Um,
She believes that there's one God, the one God wants.
זה לא חשוב איך לכסות את הגוף שלה.
It's not important how you cover
עם
yourself
כובע או...
with a hat or with a hijab, a scarf.
هذا متأسفة بس هذا مش سؤالي. سؤالي إنه إذا أنت لبست الحجاب هاي العربيات بلبسنهم في هلا في فلسطين والعباية زي العربيات بلبسنهم. فكرة إنك راح تحسي عنصرية؟
لا.
ليش؟
لا مش لا أنا ولا مرة حسيت إنه في عنصرية اللي هو I will try to speak in Hebrew. She ترجم he you can ask her English to translate. Repeat the questions.
Okay, so essentially.
إن شاء الله مش جزء
Why?
If you're dressed, if you're covering your hair like this because of racism,
Yeah, as a Muslim.
No, my question was, it's like if you wore the hijab like Palestinian women do, traditionally, typically, like a lot of them do, and the abaya, the dress, like they do you think you would sense the racism more? Because there is racism on both sides, but there is racism and you can't deny that.
First of all, I think that in